Months, the former state capitol staffer accused in a deadly hit-and-run case will go to trial.
Gabriel Nestande pleaded not guilty today to manslaughter and intoxication manslaughter. The new charges were added after prosecutors said they found new strong evidence that can prove Nestande was drunk even when she hit Courtney Griffin in West Austin of May of last year.
In the wake of that case, the Griffin family has been fighting to change the penalties for failing to stop and render aid.
They've enlisted the help of a local attorney who also has a deeply personal interest in changing the law. Our Shannon Wolfson has his story.
We were all very proud of Sarah.
David Courageous and Sarah Thompson were classmates at St. Mary's Law School. He keeps a photo of her in his office.
I became involved in failure to stop and render aid issues because of Sarah.
Just before Christmas in 2006, Sarah was killed while walking home from a party with friends. A drunk driver plowed into her and kept going.
This happens every day in every city across the United States.
In Austin, the numbers are astounding. Police say since January 1st, they've responded to 7,746 cases of someone leaving the scene of an accident. That includes just those bumps in the parking lot or a sideswipe on the street. But an even more alarming number, 320 reported cases so far this year in Austin of someone failing to stop and render aid, meaning they hit a pedestrian, a cyclist, a person in a vehicle, and kept going.
Right now, somebody that's intoxicated has the choice to leave the scene and get a lesser penalty.
Courageous has made it his mission to change that. In 2007, the legislature passed the Sarah Thompson Act, upgrading the failure to stop causing serious bodily injury or harm charge from a misdemeanor to a third-degree felony, increasing the maximum penalty to 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Quite honestly, I think that it is too light of a penalty.
Now, Courageous wants to go a step further and says he believes a bill will be filed this coming legislative session, making the crime a second-degree felony, where the maximum penalty could be 20 years in prison and a $20,000 fine.
I don't want another mother or father having to wonder why their daughter or son's death is being treated any differently than if the person stayed.
Well, Courtney Griffin's parents are working with Courageous to convince legislators to support the change in the law, which would also make all failure to stop charges second-degree felonies. The level of punishment could be pled down based on the severity and injuries. Shannon Wolfson, KXAN News.
Thanks.